Hello and welcome, Kim here. Today I'll be talking about the energy that is being created by Pluto's interaction with the North and South Node and Mars in Cancer. So Pluto has been working with the North and South Node for a while now, and the South Node is where you've come from. So you'll be reflecting back upon your past experiences and maybe getting information about your past that changes the way that you think and feel and go about life now, which will also change the direction that you're heading in. And because your thoughts aren't the same, they're different, you have a different understanding, you've grown. And so now you'll be changing the way that you think and feel, which will change the direction of your life. Pluto is also working with Mars in Cancer. Now, this is a potentially volatile energy because they're both wanting change. Well, Pluto wants to change things to give you freedom, to take you out of limitations that have been squashing you. So that's a good thing. It's also about death and rebirth, regeneration. So death of the old way of thinking and feeling and changing your direction for a better path. And Mars in Cancer is giving you that energy to do it, to make the changes, giving you the inspiration within yourself to do that. Mars in Cancer is also about action and energy in the home, in your home life, okay? So you may want to complete projects or change the projects that you've had in mind. You might have thought, yes, I'm going to do this and build this, do that, and then you're like, hang on, no, that's not going to work. I want to do something different. And you'll start to make the changes. And Pluto is going to be opposite Mars for a while. And Mars will go into Leo, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So while Mars is in Cancer, Cancer is also about women and females. Sorry, women are females, aren't they? Mothers, I meant to say. Mothers, so your mother or being a mother. And there may be some little niggly bits with your female friends or with your mother, or you being a mother and how you've been as a mother and perhaps wanting to change. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for the way that you've been a mother in the past, because now that you have information from the past and that's helped you to understand why you've done what you've done, then you'll have more compassion for yourself and be able to move forward in a brand new way, in a new way that is more holistic and unconditional love coming your way. Because remember that how you think and feel about yourself will be reflected back to you through your life experiences. So this is why this Mars opposite Pluto energy can be volatile if you haven't dealt with your emotions. You know, it will depend on where you're at, how you've experienced things throughout your life. But these aspects are only here to teach us a higher perspective. These are changes that we haven't been able to make for ourselves because we haven't been strong enough to make these changes. So this is support. This is helping us. But once the changes are made by the universe, it's up to us whether we go kicking and screaming or whether we go, okay, I see what you're doing here and I will go with it. I'll go with the flow because I trust that the universe is always looking out for me and has my highest and best in its interest, it being the source of all. And the source of all, God, whatever you want to call that energy, wants to give you what you want. So if your thoughts and feelings, because that's the only way the universe can know what you want and help you create what you want, is by acting on the energy of your thoughts. Yes, your thoughts are energy and they go out to the universe, every single thought. So every thought that you have goes out there and it creates changes for you. It changes things. It gets things working, gets things happening to create what you've been thinking. Now it's also got the thought behind the thought in mind. Because you might say, yes, I want this, but I'm not sure whether I'm worthy of that or whether I deserve that, or that's too big, that's too much, I could never have that. How can that happen? How can I make that happen? It wouldn't happen. So that's what the universe hears. And that's what the universe works with. So if you can be really sure on what you really want, you will get it really quickly. And I feel like this is where this energy is taking us. The Pluto working with our North Node, South Node, Mars, Jupiter, Chiron. It's all happening here. There's so much going on here. But I feel it's all working. It's like a wheel, a cog in the wheel that's getting us to go forward in life. This is a really transformational time. And anything that comes up that's a bit scratchy, that's worth looking at, because that's going to have a beautiful lesson for you to free you, because that's what Pluto is also about, is freedom and removing the limitations, bringing in new ideas. And you can only get that by looking at what's scratchy for you, what's been holding you back. But also sometimes what's been holding you back has been there for a purpose as well. So it's all relevant to who you are and where you are and what you've come here to be and do. So the more authentic you can be, the more you can accept yourself, faults and all, regardless of what you would prefer to be. If you can love yourself as you are now, then you remove all resistance and it allows you to flow gently into the next level of your being. This is all working for you. No matter what happens, it's an opportunity to learn. And then you have an opportunity to practice what you've learnt and put that into your daily life. Okay, I hope this helps. It's really all about our growth and our well-being And if we look at that side of it, how am I to step up? What am I to do here? What is the universe asking me to do for me to grow, or to think so I can grow, to change so I can grow into a higher level of self-love, self-responsibility, self-happiness, self-validation, and self-reliance, whilst being connected to the power of the universe and utilizing that. All right. Thanks for listening. Take care for now. Talk again soon. Bye.